Hi all and welcome to the DevLook at Meridian New World, version 0.81. Today we're having a bit unusual early access title. It's a real-time strategy game. We don't really get a lot of those lately. What's more interesting is that it's been out on early access for about a year now, so it was released there in July 2013. Prior to this, it was in development for 2 years, and the developer is a company called Elder Games. And when I actually say a company, what I mean is there's just one guy doing this. So it's a one-man company, and I think he's a crazy guy. He managed to develop a very nicely looking, very well working RES. And well, I mean, you will see in a moment. And it's kind of insane. I cannot imagine how much work does he puts in this. But the game is pretty awesome. I mean, it can easily compete with AAA strategies. It still has some flaws, but you know, still it's not a release version, so all of this can be fixed. Let's start our overview with going to the options menu. So we have our graphic options, pretty standard. You have your resolutions here, quite a lot of them, so it should work on any monitor. You have full screen or windowed, post-processing, shadows, all their stuff, VSync, let's enable anti-aliasing here. Alright, oh shit. I hope that doesn't break anything. Okay, looks good. What? Does it? Okay, I think it refreshes everything every time. Okay, let's just press back. Then you have your audio menu. You have separate music and sound volumes. You can disable unit voices, ambient sounds, and interface sounds. You can choose the language or subtitles. It's always nice. Then you have your controls. At the moment you cannot rebind them, so I would really want to do this. I hope he will add this later. You have your mouse sensitivity that you can change, and you can disable and enable camera slide. That's pretty much it for the options. Alright, let's have a look at the modes that game has at the moment. So there's no multiplayer now, and I mean, you can imagine one person doing a strategy game. It's hard enough to do it single player only, so obviously there is no multiplayer. But the developer wrote on forums that if the game is successful and once he's done with the single player, he will add the multiplayer, so that looks promising. At the moment you have 3 game modes. Well, there's actually 2, but it's just different buttons. So you have your campaign mode that has already quite a lot actually maps, so I played like 3 hours of it, and there was, I don't know, 5 or 6 missions. Then you have the skirmish, which you can have with 2 or 4 players with bots, obviously. So there is 10 maps at the moment. And then you have custom game, which is maps that you can, like community created maps that you can download from Steam Workshop. There is a set of them. I mean, not that many, but quite enough to play with them. And yes, there is a level editor, so you can make your own map if you want. But let's load the game that I've been playing. I think this is the, yeah, that looks like the latest one. And I will just show you how all this stuff looks. So this is your intermission space. This is your spaceship. You can walk around and talk to your personnel actually. And there is a, in description of the game, it says actually that talking to your personnel will actually affect how the missions go. So not sure to what degree, but this is a very interesting idea, obviously, so I have to dig in a bit more, I guess, to see the results of my interactions. You can interact with stuff, access data, read some logs, talk to people, see the information here, like the units details, things like this. And there's some conspiracy going with the storyline, so it's quite cool. So you can see some lore here about your units, which is pretty nice to have this. Then you have this, what is there? There's crew bios, so you can actually read some lore about crews. You have battle simulations, which is kind of training missions for different types of units. This is pretty cool. Okay, but let's just jump into the start mission. I guess one problem I have here is that maybe this guy, your character, could move a bit faster, because if you want to go from your mission room to something like that is very far there, that could take like a few minutes, and the ship is quite big actually, so he's kind of walks lazily, so maybe it would be good to kind of double click to run or something similar, because, well, it's slightly slow.
This is Mark Quinn, leader of
So yeah, here, as you can see, I finished 1, 2, 3, 4 missions now, so this is the 5th one. You get a nice briefing, so most of the, like, nearly all of the campaign is actually voice acted, and the voice acting is pretty good. Especially for a indie title, you know, that was developed by one guy, and obviously not without the help of other people, but still the quality is pretty impressive. Okay, let's jump in the game and see. As you can see, the loading time is near to nothing, so the engine is pretty damn fast. It's not like high-end looking engine, but still it looks quite nice. So this is our units. I guess we don't get any constructor. Yeah, so we can't construct anything. This looks like a mission just... Or maybe we get a base soon or something. So this is how the game looks. Other than this... Okay, we have some enemies here. Let's kill them. So the game plays as pretty much any RTS that you can imagine. There is a few things that you have... which are kind of... Whoa, what the hell is going on?
What just happened?
Yeah, exactly. So... What just happened?
Donovan?
Okay, I guess he cannot hear us.
Deactivated our map from the engineering room.
Alright.
Whoever it is, they can't escape now.
We'll deal with that later. Right now, I need that map. We're flying blind here.
I'll definitely need more time to work around this, Commander.
Until then, we need to keep moving.
Okay, so we don't have anything, no radar, no anything, no contact, so we're pretty much in the dark. And the mission is actually kind of cool, so the variety is, there's quite a lot of variety in them, and you know, there's even stuff like tower defense missions in there, yeah, so it's pretty impressive, pretty interesting to play, and they vary the gameplay quite a lot. So let's start by talking about the first thing that is kind of... Where are they going? Okay. So I guess we have to move a bit. Alright, so there's a few interesting things about this game that are not your average RTS things, I guess, or not your average RTS mechanics, let's say so. Oh, no. Okay, so the first one, you have your commander abilities and commander levels. So this is, as you see, my commander level 6. I have 516 XP from 550, and this is my abilities that I have unlocked. So this is an active abilities that you can use by pressing F1 to F8, and all of them do different things. So F1, for example, heals a target under my cursor. F2 heals a set of targets, so here area repair, yeah, so it repairs, I think 3x3 area, yeah. Then you have Overload that damages enemy vehicle by 20%. You have Boost Construction Rate, and you have Spine that reveals the enemy production. That usually just reveals like one of the production buildings, like barracks or light factory or something like this. And I have a Boost Fire Rate. And then you have like a set of them here below. So as you see, some of them are tiered. So this one is, okay, this is level 1 of 1. So this one is level 1 of 2. So you can actually upgrade it more. And there's some pretty interesting ones down below here. So you can repair like 5x5. You can do an iron shield. You can create a shardium. This is actually pretty interesting. So you can actually create resources for yourself if you're depleted. I can imagine this could be pretty interesting to use in a multiplayer game, actually. Okay. Let's hope I don't... No. And then, yeah, to use your abilities, they rely on two things. So the first one is cooldown, obviously. And the second one is this energy bar, as you can see on the left. So each ability takes energy, so you cannot really spam them all the time, even if the cooldown is over. So you need to have this energy thing. Alright. And the second interesting thing about it is the way that the units are actually made. So you don't have too many units in this game, which is not necessarily bad, I guess. There is like, so you have scouts, you have chimeras, you have tanks, you have troopers, heavy and normal ones, and then you have some flying units. And that's it. So not that many, but the interesting thing about it is that units can equip different weapons. So you can actually construct so you have chimeras. This is the most basic light not infantry, like light armored unit, and they as well. So basically you can build them with mining guns. Oh, there's turrets. No. God, this mission is... Can I destroy that maybe? So, no. Don't go there. So you can build chimeras with your mining tools, basically, and then they will work as a constructor. So they will construct stuff and... let's see, can we heal maybe all of them like this? No. We'll go here. All of them, nice. Okay, so they will work as a constructing units basically, and they will build your base and mine the minerals and stuff like this. And then you can equip them. This is, I think, the autocannons. Yeah, so I have 2 autocannons, which are quite fast. Did this disable turrets? No, they didn't. Can I somehow... So the turrets here work slightly different to the other games as well. You have a turret center that basically controls them, and if you destroy it, then the turrets won't work. And then can I... Oh shit, they already attacked me. Okay, let's see. I should warn you that I'm pretty horrible at RDSs, so I'm probably gonna be wiped here. Yep, I am. Okay. Alright, so I horribly failed at doing the single player mission and couldn't show you the building phase, so I decided to go for a skirmish to just show you how the building works. Let's pick an easy AI and start the game. I really love the loading times in this game, it's just insane. Okay, so as you can see, this is my chimeras. They double as the mining units here because they have miners equipped. On the other hand, they don't have any armor. So, okay, I guess let's start by building the infantry barracks. What's wrong with my mouse? Ah, here we go. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, you have your Shardio mine that provides your capacity for units. You have your power plants that provide you with the power energy that is required to build more buildings. And then you have your Shardium, which is a mined resource, the only resource in game that is spent for building and buying units. Okay, let's see. So let's take one more guy since our storage is full anyway. Let's build one more power plant. And I guess let's build do we have storage? Yes, we have a storage, but we don't have enough Shardium. Okay.
What's on your mind? What can I do for you?
Yeah, okay, we need some defense. Where's he'll be coming from? Here, I guess here, and then let's do some infantry like this. So basic soldiers, troopers, they are just built like this. They don't have any customizability, so you just build them and that's it. I think it works actually for both heavy and normal troopers. Okay, you build, let's... So to expand, you need actually to build more Shardium mines, and then can be built only on those special spots, basically. 850, I don't have enough, so we need more storage, right? Where's the second? Let's build the storage here. No, that's wrong here. You build storage. And then we build a light factory because we need light units. The last time I played the easy AI actually rushed me quite heavily. I was very surprised with the competence of it. I mean, I'm not a very, as already said, I'm not a very good RDS player, so I enjoy playing the single player on normal mostly. But I horribly suck in multiplayer and usually get destroyed quite quickly. Alright, so what do we have? We have soon the storage, and that should give us enough Shardium capacity, yep, to build the Shardium expansion. Let's see, so yeah, here we have our light factory. And now I can show you, so you see by default you have scouts, chimeras and light tanks. So, and then when you click on them, you actually get a pick of what weapon to put on it. So you can put either a laser or a mining tool. So you can actually create a very fast scouts that will mine the stuff, yeah? But let's build a few with lasers, and then let's build a few chimeras with lasers, and then I guess maybe 2 light tanks as well. So this is the most interesting part about it. Let's Do we have enough? No, we don't. Okay, let's send him mining. Alright, so this is the most interesting part about it. This kind of unit customization, you know, I have to balance the guns depending on your opponent. Because they kind of work in a rock, paper, scissors model, so some of the guns have a longer range but less damage. On the other hand, some have the shorter range but more damage, obviously. And here he comes. So he's already rushing me. So yeah, that's pretty much all about the construction stuff, you know. So you have your heavy factory and then landing pad that constructs the flying units. You have your plane and a bomber. That's basically a heavy plane. And that's pretty much it. The one more interesting thing is probably the turret center. So let's try to show it to you. So the turrets in this game work a bit differently to anything else. Can we put it here, for example? And other than this, all this stuff is pretty much your generic RES. Well executed, pretty well working, competent, let's say so. Enjoyable to play as well. So one problem I have with the AI in this game, with the friendly units AI, is that they tend to stray away from your location. So as you can see, though, that they was stationed here, then the enemy came, they attacked it, and then this guy left, was just stayed there. I have no idea why. I had my units stray. No, you build this. Ah, okay, he's already built it. Can we build one more shard domain? No, we can't yet. No, we should be able to, right? Oh, we don't have enough power. Okay, build power plant. So yeah, as I was saying, my units were just strayed away from the location so far that, like, I have my base here, so they was here originally, and then I found one of them somewhere like here or something. That was, well, I guess it's just an AI glitch. Basically, he didn't return to this spot, and even if I tell him like hold position, like here, so just stand here and hold position, yeah. Sometimes they don't do that. They still stray away, try to chase the enemy units and just stop somewhere in the middle of the map. It's obviously a bug. I'm sure it will be fixed. Okay, now you should attack him. So there's definitely some minor glitches in game, but they are so minor that, you know, it's pretty damn crazy how much the one person can achieve. Okay, let's try to expand with Shardium Mine. Can we build? Okay, we're building. That's good. Maybe more troopers. Okay. Let's take one of those guys and build a lab, I guess. Can we? Well, we're lacking. Okay, we're lacking minerals. There's some fighting going on here. Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, this. Really heal those guys. Heal those guys. Alright, so yeah, I mean, aside from this, you have your laboratory that just allows you to research more guns, more enhancements to the troopers, basically. Can we build it now? No, we still can't. Alright. Okay, let's. I just want to build your lab and show it to you. Do we have any stray units this time? No, we don't. That's, I mean, the stray units is really the only bug I have encountered here. So everything else works quite nicely. So here we have our light tank with laser.
Yeah.
Just stand here. Oh yeah, we can. I can show you how the turret work. So you have your turret center, and that can deploy turrets around it. You have three types of turrets: anti-air, anti-vehicle, and anti-infantry. And you can deploy them at quite far away from the center itself, but still, you know, in quite close distances. So you can really do that like all over the map. And how it works is that basically, as long as the turret center is alive, the turrets will function. Once it's destroyed, all the turrets will be down. So if you say in the campaign there's a few missions where you first have to take out those centers, and only then you can advance after the turrets. Okay, let's get our guys behind the turrets. Alright, and then we guess here, you just come here. Alright, and then you as well come here. Okay, we now have our new Shardium mine, and that increased our limit of units to 30. So you don't really get a lot of units in this game. You have to be very careful about how you play with them. Okay, where's my Chimera actually?
Waiting for your orders.
Is this one? No, this is the weaponized one. This is weaponized one. How do I find my mining Chimera?
I'm waiting for your orders.
Was
Is there
it destroyed or something?
Commander, what is your command? There's too many of them.
Okay. And yeah, here you see one more example. So we have turrets. I would assume, you know, that the units would stay and just that the other guys come a bit closer to take them out with the help of turrets. But no, they just rush into fight. And even if you tell them to hold off, they will still rush into fight and try to destroy the enemy. Okay, let's see. Where is our... Ah, it started mining. Okay. Probably should now be able to build laboratory. Why we don't have enough power? I guess. Okay, let's drop this one here. Okay. No one even strays away. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. So I will just construct a laboratory and show you how this part works, and that's it. That's all I have to say about the Meridian New World. The game looks pretty promising, and I would love to see more missions and more crazy custom maps maybe that community can come up with. So the game has level editor, as already said, and it actually comes with a full scripting capabilities, so you can create the same maps that the campaign has. I guess the campaign was created in this editor anyway. And still, you know, looking at all of this and thinking that this was made by one person is kind of crazy. Am I getting annihilated there? Yeah, so as you can see, they should be there, but they still stray like very far, and then I get attacked by all these tanks. Let's drop some anti-vehicle turrets here and here, maybe here as well, and they just get murdered there. Okay, so here we have our laboratory, and then you can research some enhancements for your units, like trooper armor, energy shield for what is this, light tanks will be surrounded by enemy shields. Then you can scout sight, which increase scout range, and then you can research autocannon, ion cannon, and rockets, and this will actually open the researches for better guns. So you have some sort of a limited progression in here. And I'm getting destroyed by an easy AI. Well, I mean, you can see how good I am at the RTS games. So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to show to you. I guess I'm getting murdered here. Well, almost. So yeah, thank you for watching. That was Meridian New World version 0.81. It's available on Steam Early Access. Let's pause it. It's available on Steam Early Access for $15 or your regional equivalent, or you can get a contributor pack for $30 or regional equivalent. Contributor pack includes soundtrack, some additional things, and an additional copy of a basic game that you can give away. So basically get 2 games for a price of deluxe version. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's gonna be up in next updates. So thank you for watching, and see you during the next update. Bye.